Senator, what do you think the implications are of the decision by the British to leave the European Union?
Well, obviously, I respect the sovereignty of the UK and their decisions, and well, it's not going to affect the U.S.-British relationship. I do think the deeper concern is about what it means for Europe. I actually think it strengthens Putin's hand. You know, the argument Putin has made for a long time is this anti-European argument. And in fact, in some of the nations that were once part of the Soviet Union, he's made this argument to come towards this new union he's trying to set up. So I do think in some ways, if you look at the world today and where it was 5 years ago, Europe is weaker and Vladimir Putin is stronger. And so there's concern about that. But ultimately, look, that's the decision of our allies in the UK, and it will not affect the special relationship we have with the British people.
Is it a good outcome, though, in terms of the United States' interests?
You know, ultimately, I think it has a greater impact on Europe than on the United States. Either way, we're going to have a very close and special relationship with the UK, and we're going to respect the decision that they made. It is concerning, right, that at a time when NATO is trying to repurpose its way forward, that there is this dual track issue with the EU that's fallen by the wayside in terms of what they've decided in the UK. But I think what we really need to focus on now is ensuring the unity in NATO. I think this actually makes NATO more important. Apart from the European Monetary Union and Economic Union, the issue of NATO needs to be reinvigorated more than ever before.
Because of the threat from Russia?
I think not only because of the threat from Russia, but most certainly because of the threat of radical Islam now coming across the Mediterranean and into Europe. We've seen already the attacks in Belgium, we've seen the attacks in France, we've seen attempted and thwarted attacks elsewhere. So because of all of that, I think NATO takes on a special purpose. One of our NATO allies right now that faces the greatest threat of ISIS is Turkey. I would not be surprised over the next few weeks to see major ISIS operations within Turkey itself.